Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Suvee. If you're new here, hello, what's up, how you doing? So today's video is going to be the Sri Lankan tag, because if you didn't know, I'm Sri Lankan. I feel like it's kind of obvious. Sometimes it's not as obvious as I think it is though. Also including questions from the ethnicity tag. I was tagged literally a year ago by a friend of mine by the name of Kavini. She lives I think she lives in New Zealand. Maybe she lives in Australia. I'm pretty sure it's New Zealand though. And she's from Sri Lanka. She's really cool. And you should go subscribe to her. I'll link her channel down below. And I will link a couple other Sri Lankan YouTubers that I recommend, because there are some pretty awesome Sri Lankan YouTubers from all over the world who are super duper awesome, and you should go check them out if you are looking for Sri Lankan geared towards content. I do have Sri Lankan subscribers. If you're one of them, like, hey, you should totally make this video, or at least answer the questions in the comments below. First question on the Sri Lankan tag questions are: how many cups of tea do you have a day? How many sugars? Don't have tea every day or coffee. I love both of them, but I don't want to get addicted to caffeine, so I don't have them every day. My version of caffeine is fruit. Favorite Sri Lankan dish served on table. My mom is like known for being a really good cook in our town and in Sri Lanka, in her local village and neighborhood. So I really can't decide, just because my mom makes such awesome food and I'm very grateful for having a mom who's really good at cooking. Out of all like the pujas and temple events I've been to, there's no one who makes paripu like my mom, which is red lentils. I don't know, a lot of people just either make it too spicy or too bland, or they make it with regular milk instead of coconut milk, which is really annoying. Like, you don't make it without coconut milk, that's not right. Bunchi or green beans. My mom makes some good ass cutlet. Chicken, I don't eat chicken anymore, but my mom makes her own curry powder, so it's just great. My mom makes a really awesome tofu. I love gotukole. We have gotukole in our backyard that we grew. It was really hard to grow, especially because we live in SoCal, but we managed to do it. I love gotukole sambal. It is so good. For those of you who don't speak Sinhalese or understand or know what gotukole is, I'll insert a photo and then of it when it's growing, and then I'll insert a photo of it when it's not growing. I also love kankun and tampala. Oh, and mukru and net. We grow all of those. Kankun is so good. I used to hate it so much. And green beans and tampala and all those things are amazing. Yeah. My favorite rice is probably sambahal. I don't know why. It just smells really good. And whenever my mom cooks sambahal or I cook sambahal, it's just like, it just smells so good. How can you not love sambahal? Favorite Sri Lankan dessert? Wadalapang. I'm pretty sure it definitely has eggs in it, so I can't eat that anymore. Or moonkaun. Or kiri toffee. Where do you live in Sri Lanka? So my mother's family lives in different sectors of Colombo. Then my dad's side lives in southern Sri Lanka in different cities. Ambalagoda and Gal, to be specific. Number one Sri Lankan person. I don't know famous Sri Lankan people. I'm not very educated on Sri Lankan pop culture. Favorite shop. So when we were in Sri Lanka, I didn't go to a model, but my uncle got me really cute clothes from Model. This shirt's from Model, and I put it on just for this video because I didn't want to wear a shirt that said some tacky Sri Lankan logo on it, even though I wear a lot of those around the house, to be honest, because they're really comfortable and the fabric's really soft, if we're being honest. I don't know, we went to some store that's like starts with fashion. I think it's Fashion World. I don't know. I think it's called Fashion World. That store honestly had a lot of things I liked because it did have Old Navy, and I shop at Old Navy even in the US. Favorite restaurants? To be honest, I didn't go to many restaurants when we were in Sri Lanka. The only ones that we really went to a couple hotels to have dinner, and then we also went to Lemongrass, which is an Indian restaurant. What Sri Lankan song pops into your head? I really don't know any Sri Lankan pop songs. My dad used to have like a CD of just like older Sri Lankan pop songs. Like, I want to say he had this CD maybe in 2004 or like 2005. Like, this was a long time ago, like 10 years ago, and that CD was my favorite CD ever, and it was all Sri Lankan pop songs that were amazing. But we can't find that CD, so I don't know any of the names of the songs. Durian is the last question. I like jackfruit. Jackfruit smells a little bit bad, but not as bad. Durian, it smells disgusting, but it tastes okay. I like the taste of it though, but I prefer jackfruit. There are 6 questions for the ethnicity tag. I'm just gonna answer them really quick. Ethnic names. Well, when you pronounce Suvee in Sinhala, because there's not many B sounds, is W sounds, so I'm Suvee in Sinhalese. That's what most of my relatives call me, and they think it's like the right way to pronounce my name. Obviously I prefer to be called Suvee, but I don't mind Suvee. And then Dangi, which means little sister. I'm called Akka, which means older sister. I don't have like any nicknames though. When was the last time you visited your country? I visited in June and July. I was there for 3 weeks, but then before that I hadn't been back since I was in kindergarten in 2005. Name one household item that best represents your culture. For me, I would just say Buddha statues or Buddha statues. We have a lot of them in my house, or Bodhi leaves, or at Luxala you can get these felt paintings of elephants and temples and things, and we have 2 of those framed in our living room, like the big ones. The last question of the ethnicity tag is, can you speak your language? And yes, I can. I can speak Sinhalese. I'm not very good at it. I'm better at understanding Sinhalese. I can understand every single word of the language, which is really, really helpful, let me tell you. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Some Sri Lankan videos that I will link down below, some of them are like clips of my trip in Sri Lanka. Some of them are me talking about Sri Lanka. One of them is a Sri Lanka haul of things I bought when I was there. And I have 2 videos which are called Brown People's Problems. If you live in a first world country but you're from Sri Lanka, this will be very relevant to you, and those videos, you'll get that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.